Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have found, I just mined way too many. How about this? That, we'll do that. Just so that I don't lose precious red sand. I found it in the tiniest little sliver of a mesa biome. So as you can see, I mined up some terracotta. I don't know that I'm going to use those colors necessarily, but I'd rather have it on hand in case I do want. And then there's some more colors that I didn't get, but that can be another time if I need those colors. But yeah, I found some red sand. Um, it is. It took me a while. Okay, let me start here. It took me a while to find it first. Along the way, I found a boat that apparently I had abandoned somehow, some way. So there's also that. It's amazing when you start finding some of your lost items. Um, but it took me a while to find that little bit of ground, and I found a couple of villages along the way. Um, and so now it's just a matter of remembering. Oh, yay, my memory. Where that is, because that's my second trip out there. My first trip, it took me a while to find my way home. No surprise there. And so my second trip out there, it took me a little while to find it again. I knew it was near a jungle. I knew it was near oh, hi, I can't jump that way. I knew it was near another village. As you can see, they still have hay, so lucky, lucky them, I guess. But I wasn't sure where it was in relationship to like where my base is. So you're going to come out with me on a journey because I am actually not too sure how to get home. Um, I have a vague idea of how I got out there, but everybody likes to watch lost people, right? Like that's the thing. In the meantime, what we can discuss while you watch me get lost, I do have my home coordinates written down somewhere because I know me. I know I get lost. I know that's a thing for me. So I write them down so that hopefully I can find my way home instead of, you know, derping about. But so, like I said, I had found that little mesa once before. It was, oops, sorry, there's the sky. Uh, it's not too far. Like it's a little weird to get there. So like this is actually pretty close to my base right here. It'll start to look familiar in a second, but it took me forever because it's just that little sliver. On the other side, it's all jungle. On this side, it's all desert. Um, but I did find it before. I'm sorry. I'm my brain is not braining today, and so things are just really difficult for me. I get migraines, and sometimes during or after a migraine, my brain kind of forgets how to language properly and forgets that there's like a way that you should logically think through stuff. It just decides, nah, we're gonna we're gonna do however we want to do today. So if this episode seems a little weird, that's why. Um, Getting back, so I'd been there once before, and then I decided to test out some building materials, right? Like I wanted to build a house. I didn't want the houses to all look the same, but I wanted them to have all similar styles. So that's why I really wanted the red sand. Um, so I tested some stuff out. I do want to show you. I am making progress. I am not waiting for me to get silk touch because at this rate, who knows when I'm going to get it. So I started with some grass here, and I am slowly moving the grass around to get over to my cows and whatnot. Let's sleep real quick, and I'll show you all of the things. You can see something new there. I've been busy. So I did a whole bunch of laying out of colors, laying out of textures, and then trying to figure out, like, in the style of this, using the red sand, what is that going to look like? And so we'll get back to that in a second, but I do want to show you. Actually, we'll do it now. So I took the red sand and I landed here, and I'm not sure. This is an interesting building to begin with, but because I didn't want it to be, I wanted to use this little plateau that I had left, and I wanted it to be sort of not. I wanted it to be unusual, I guess, is what I was trying. And I was trying to see, okay, well, how would I do a roof? How would I do the rooms? But this is what I landed on for the sandstone is so this red sandstone, which gives that regular sandstone texture, which I kind of like. And then this, I believe, is acacia wood. And then I went with birch on the outside to give it sort of a muted color. And I kind of like this. It's it's the same but different, right? Like it's not exactly the same, but it's really close. And then you walk in here, and I started to work on this. This is going to be where my enchanting setup is, and I have this nice sort of you know, I associate it with occult kind of things, so I thought that would be nice. And then am slowly getting bookshelves up so I could actually enchant things. But this room is going to be blocked off, so it's going to have a wall here. As you can see, I'm still in progress. A wall here, and I started initially on the inside. I was like, oh, I'll just do the acacia planks too. And then I looked at it and I was like, that is like way too much orange. I need to, with these houses that I'm doing multiple rooms with, I really need to break up that color. And so I started, so there's like this little walkway, um, living room kind of thing. And then there'll be the enchanting room. And then the bedroom will be over here, which I've got two beds already for people. And then I was looking, I like the way that this glazed terracotta looks. There was a wandering salesman, wandering villager, and he was selling this. And I thought, oh, that looks really cool. It's kind of the color scheme of the walls, and I wonder if I can get the floor either that really pretty cyan blue and have the rest of the floor here be cyan blue. And then I started playing around. Like I said, I had found that tiny little mesa which had I think I got these green terracotta blocks from there. And I was like, oh, that might work nicely. Or I was thinking maybe we just do green terracotta or cyan terracotta maybe here. But I'm trying to figure out what the color, like how to incorporate this in the walls so the inside is not so orange. Um, but I haven't quite figured it out. And my other problem that I ran into here is dyes. So I am surrounded by, I mean, as I expect wanted to be, I'm surrounded by desert. The only dye I have is green, potentially. And then there's not really any dyes over in the mangrove forest. There's not really any flowers over there. I do have coral around me, but I'm not quite sure how to get the coral because I know it can be turned into dyes, but I'm not quite sure how to bring up the coral in order to then convert it to dyes. So I'll have to look into that. So right now this room is unfinished because I want color. I want the floor not to be sand. I want color. I made the decision as well that I need to change out the floor as much as possible because if I start digging underneath this sand mound, yeah, I'm going to have some problems. I did decide, I think I said this last time that I was going to start building like rooms like I did that house, right? This house is going to I don't know why I was digging down. I'll have to remember why I was digging. I think I started to dig. Oh, I know why. I started to dig down because I was like, initially, this was going to be the storage room, right? Um, and then I realized kind of what I was looking at, and I decided, no, I'd rather this be like a little house for villagers, and then we'll make this the storage room and dig down from there. But I'm in the process of building this building. I'm not quite sure again what the interior, like the floor is going to look like, and the oops, hi, I didn't mean to do that. What the wall color is going to look like. Um, but I really wanted to get this building finished, and then I ran into the roadblock of color. I want color. What else have I done? Okay, so when I was up here building this building here, I was looking over and I was like, I really don't like how the cow roof was so tall. Like it was kind of cool, but because I now have two buildings, and we'll get to the third building there, two other buildings that are pretty much on the same height. I didn't want this one, the cow one, to be so high. So I kind of did this arching. I made it a lot smaller and did an arching of the roof to bring it a little more closer to the sheep level and da 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 to the chickens. So I have my chicken pen. Um, I hate that iron bars do not connect to. Oh, hi, thank you. I got egg. I haven't been here in a little bit. They don't connect to fences, but I was kind of looking at again, like taking inspiration from deserts and rural communities. I here let's can I come in without you guys trying to escape? So I made their chicken coop out of the yeah, out of the same sort of mangrove roots, which I really like how it turned out. And then they have just the tops here of the hay bales, and then the way that they get up and down, which I think looks really, really cool. And then this simulates the mesh that you usually pull around the to keep them safe, around the coops to keep them safe. Yeah, and so I thought that tied in really nicely the way that looks, even though like you can't see through the mesh a ton. I still think, yeah, I still might fiddle with this. I might just leave the mesh to here to see if like my concern was that they'd end up escaping. And it took me forever to get those chickens in there, so I didn't want them escaping. But overall, I think that it goes really, really nicely. It's a nice big space for the chickens, next to the cows and the sheep. Like I said, I am working. Well, I'm not working hard at it all. I'm just waiting for it to. I'm trying to snake the grass all the way around here so that there'll be grass in this pen and in the sheep and in the cows. And then I think eventually this is the area over here where the pigs are going to go. I don't know what the pigs are going to look like right now, but yeah, I'm thinking that it's going to be put here. In the meantime, so now I'm sort of there's a couple of paths that I could go, right? I have some options. I know I still need I need to go to the Nether. There's materials in there I'm going to need. I'm going to need like quartz probably at some point. There was something else I needed in the Nether. Oh, I'm going to need nether wart so that I can start doing brew stand kind of things. So I know I need to go to the Nether. Not looking forward to going to the Nether whatsoever. No, not really. And I probably like the enchanting table. I'll probably make a house for the Nether. I do plan, so I have this house set out, and I made it so that there could be another house in the background, which is why this wall has no windows, because it's going to be looking into another house. So I thought that the house there could be the nether house. So I have that, right? But I've also been really like it took me a while to settle on this color scheme. Like, let me show you. I made a whole bunch of, once I made like chiseled sandstone and cut sandstone. And for a while, I was thinking that I'd put the cut sandstone in the house as the pillars outside. I don't know if I'm going to do that again because it was just so orange when I put it all together. Um, but I need dyes, right? So I see myself having sort of two paths right now. I have the one path where I can go to the nether. I know I'm not really geared for it. I've got I've got some leather gear on me right now. Oh, I should um, empty this inventory while I talk. Make use of my time. Um, oh, and then I have dirt. Let me put this dirt out so that it can start snaking. Um, so yes, I can go to the nether. Jen, Maddie, just finish a thought. Finish a thought. Okay, so I can go to the nether, or what I can do is play. Oh, actually, I don't need that block because that'll go down there. I can play around with um, building out like a dye farm. So that's a possibility, right? Uh, I am not netherstone, bleh. I am not redstone. Good Lord, my brain just, it's struggle bus. Um, I am not redstone adept. I know that redstone has a signal. I know that there's usually a strength to the signal. I don't know what you do other than that. Like, I've seen lots of people make amazing redstone contraptions, and you can do that with sorting and all sorts of things like that, right? Like, so I know that there's a lot of stuff that can be done. I don't know exactly like uh, I don't know exactly like what I can do with it. So I'm interested to see if I'm able to. Oh wow, that is full. Okay, so we so and then number 3, I desperately need inventory inventory management. I'm gonna put this boat over here. So it's out of my inventory. So yeah, so I'm kind of like at a crossroads, right? Um, at a couple of different things that 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 I know I can accomplish them. I don't know how derpy me accomplishing them is going to be. Like, I am not geared for the nether in any way, shape, or form. But at this point, like, I kind of feel like I'm sort of making that excuse, right? Like, I don't want to create diamond gear because I'm just gonna wreck it, and I'm just not gonna it's not gonna go well. And yeah, like I can see myself like for the next 20, 30 episodes going, oh, but I still need to do this before I go to the nether. Oh, I still need to do that before I go to the nether. And I'm like, okay, no, maybe I should just go figure out what I look like, see if I if my spawn is going to be over lava, and that's just that. I think I'm not ready. I'm not ready, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. So let's just do it, right? Like, let's go to sleep first, right? Are we sleeping? Is this what we're doing? Is this looks like sleep? Yeah. It looks like rain is what it looks like. But it looks like we should be able to sleep. No? Okay. Um So let's do this. I know I don't need a bed in the nether. Let's just put this bed over here. Get it out of the way. So it is out of the way. Because the other thing that I would like, that I need from the Nether, now that my brain starts functioning a little, is I need the stuff to make potions so that I can take, I think I named him Fred. I can make Fred into a full villager so I can start the villager process because I do know that I'm going to need villagers. It's a fact of life that it's gonna have to be. Oh yeah, I do have plenty of bamboo. I didn't need to pick that bamboo up. Well, there you go. Um, and so yeah, I really need to just I need to get to the Nether. All right. So I'm getting to the Nether. Do I have anything gold on me? Because it'll be just my luck. Let's grab these boots. It'll be just my luck that I get there and immediately run into a piglin. Um, let's grab obsidian. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna take the chance. We're gonna make it happen. I am currently, so you know what I'm doing. I am currently, oh, I put it all down. I was like, I'm currently looking for my dirt. Duh. Yeah, yeah, Maddie, you put your dirt down there. Let's grab a whole bunch of cobblestone just in case. All right. We're going to be ambitious. Okay, so, and then I'll build this house around. So let's put it like here. Yeah, I don't need to have the corners, but I'm going to have the corners, so there. Okay, and then right now that's fine. One, two, and yes, I don't need that corner either, but I'm going to anyway. One, two, three, two. Okay, so I've got that. Let's make a flint and steel. Let's see how this goes. Oof. I do not want to do any of this. But here we go. We're doing it anyway. Okay, so we have the flint, or we have the iron. Is there flint in here? I was gonna say, do I not have flint? Is that a limit? Nope. Nope, I have flint. Not a limiting factor. All right. And I think well, if it becomes a problem, I'll figure it out. Oh, it's too small. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Dang it. I'm sure you all were yelling. Uh, eventually I figured out I did it wrong, right? Like that's oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. It looked fine to me. Now I gotta line up this. Oh, the mistakes. The mistakes. Unfortunately, this is a mistake that like takes ages to fix. Dang it, Bobby. All right. Let's try this again, hopefully with less fail. Less fail would be preferable. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, here we go. Oh, big moment of truth. Am I going to be in a wall? Am I going to be over lava? Okay, okay, okay. Hey, look, there comes lava flowing down towards me. How about I, like, say no to the lava? No. You, oh, that is terrible. Okay. Uh, everybody remember where we parked the car. All right. Let's take a look at our surroundings and see. You know what? Out of an abundance of caution, I'm going to put those boots on. I can get them off still. Okay, great. Okay, I got a mushroom. Go me. Hey, look, right where there's that. Okay. So far, so good. This is not. This spot could be way worse. It's not horribly bad. It is very dark. Like, hello. We've got a lot of quartz around us. That's kind of nice. Kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Um, let's. Okay, you guys go over there. See you later. Bye. Um, yeah, there's. I am so afraid right now. But I gotta go this way. Look, look, I have gold on. I got gold. I'm good. I friend. Um oh, and there's this basalt dust delta over here. That's not too shabby, right? Like I think that for me, I don't know if there's gonna be opportunity in, what I want to build. But I think like basalt deltas, this basalt has a lot of opportunities to make stuff with. So I'm gonna grab, not with that. I don't want to use that. I'm gonna grab a couple of pieces just so that I have something to play around with. I don't remember if I have any back at my base or not, but I do want to grab some just in case I want to like play around with color. Okay, so we're next to a basalt delta. That's not too bad. We've got quite a bit of quartz just right next to us, so that's nice. Um, oh, oh, that was a long drop. I mean, I could have survived it, but I don't. Why test fate and whether or not I could survive that? Yeah. Okay, so all in all, this could be way worse. Um, I don't see immediately any. I mean, granted, I'm going towards a wall, so yeah, you're not gonna see a fortress over here. Um, but I don't. There's opportunity in the Delta for a bastion if I really wanted to explore that. There is, it looks like, a lot of quartz around, which is nice. Nope, that doesn't go anywhere. Okay, cool. That's not too shabby. Because I don't know if I'm gonna need a lot of quartz, but at the same time, I want I want to be able to have a lot of quartz. Um, I think though, yeah, oh, I have no bow. I have no bow. Where are you shooting? Oh, shoot. Oh, you shoot over there. Okay. Let's uh let's hide over here, please. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, great. You stay over there. I stay over here. It's a match made in heaven, right? Yeah. Um oh, and then here's it's not warped forest, it's crimson forest. Okay, so we have a crimson forest over here. Hey, look, I have visited 3 biomes, I guess. I don't know if that's considered a biome or not. Um, what I'm curious. Oh, hi. Hi, big boy. I don't want to mess with you. I really don't. Okay, so not terrible. I think we're probably going to have to really look for a fortress. Um, I don't think. I think that's the only place we can get netherwort is in a fortress. I don't think we can get it in the Crimson Forest, even though like it's red. Crimson Forest is red. Why can't it just grow there so I don't have to look for a fortress? Does nether things. All right. All right. So I have done the thing. I have looked around. I am not unhappy. Look a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Because everything seems to be going well. So why don't I just push my luck, right? Um yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Um it's not too bad at all. So cool. I'm actually pretty like it could be worse. Could be way worse. I've had spawns where you spawn over a pool of lava. Uh, but this isn't bad. Okay, do we remember where we parked our car? Oh, not down there. Um, yeah, just walk right off of the just walk right off of the edge there. You'll only have wasted a few diamonds. No worries. Where is my car again? My car is down there. Beautiful. Parking lot C, I found it. Okay. Yeah. The only thing that so there's two things out of the Nether that I think we'll have to search for, right? Fortress being one of them, obviously. The other one I think would be nice to have hopefully close by, which I might just, go and explore, like dig through the rock and explore that way. But the other thing would be a warped forest because then I could get those warped mushrooms, which then would make the uh, crimson forest a lot easier because then I can keep the pigs at bay. And then, but it also gives, there's usually, I always do that. I like turn a full 360 when I get out of bed. It gives a good amount of ender pearls because enderman's spawn there, so that I can be sort of prepared before I have to go to the end because at some point I'm going to need those shulker boxes. If I'm going to build big, I'm going to need a way to uh, have all of those supplies. And God, that terraforming is going to take forever. But it'll all be pretty good. But I think that is going to do it for today. Definitely got some base progression, right? Like we're starting to get enchanting done. We're starting to get all of our animals sorted. So we have animals. Eventually, it doesn't need to be right now. I've got plenty of food at the moment, but eventually I probably will have maybe underneath all three of them, um, or maybe just underneath two of them. I don't know. I'll have like ways to do automated food so that I just automatically have cooked beef or mutton or whatever I wanna do. Right. I'm probably gonna need. If I don't have a Fletcher immediately, I'm gonna need a chicken um, farm to get feathers. Those are all things in the future, but I'm definitely it's starting to come together. And so we've gone to the Nether now. We kind of know what that setup looks like. So now it's just a matter of me deciding, do I make my first redstone farm? Do I That's not what I want. Do I make my first redstone farm? Do I go back to the Nether and try to find that Nether fortress? Or what? What is my next steps here, right? But I appreciate every one of you for watching and following me on this journey. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you're entertained by my derpiness and my general sense of unease of what I'm doing. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.